Hey everyone, thanks for joining today. Well, today is going to be a slight change in video topics. Today we're going to talk about when things do go bad with breeding and some of the things that you might have to learn to expect if you're getting into the ball python breeding hobby or breeding hobbies in general. So stick around. I'm Jack, and you're watching Python Addiction. Hey everyone, thanks for joining today. So today we're going to talk about clutch number 8 and when a snake slugs out. I've done it breeding enough to where I know what a slug looks like when it's an egg that's not going to be viable to go through and incubate. So we're going to go right into this. This pairing was with my girl Isis, which is the lesser pinstripe girl that was paired to my banana boy Athos that did a lot of the pinstripe stuff. So this was a pinstripe to pinstripe pairing in that regards there. But we're going to go right over to the overhead. And as you can see, we have 11 eggs here, but they don't look very good. And that is because as we go to pick one up, you can see the calcification rings, and this is already starting. It's beginning spots of rotting out because it's very, very, very squishy. And the other thing that I can tell with these eggs, knowing that they're bad, is, and this probably shows up really easy on the camera here, the yellow. All of that yellow means these were unfertilized eggs. You might still see in some of these some vein work, but that's all yellow. Oh, we got one that's got a little bit of vein work, but otherwise all yellow. All yellow. Tiny bit of vein work there, but otherwise all yellow. And all yellow. All yellow. Again, tiny bits of vein work right through here, but otherwise all yellow. This one's all yellow. And this one is all yellow. So even though you see a tiny bit of vein work when it comes to an egg that is a dud, essentially, or not formed, it hasn't reached the developmental stage of being a viable egg. So even though there is some vein work in there, when you see all of that yellow, that's all undeveloped, and it's the distinct sign that those eggs are not viable when they're all yellow. But I wanted to share this experience with you guys because it's important to know that there are going to be things like this that happen. And don't get discouraged. This is a little bit of a discouragement for me because, I mean, this is 10 babies because I was looking for a lot of the banana stuff. This is 10, 11 babies that I'm not going to have on the banana side of things. So that is a little bit discouraging, but it's okay. I'll go through and try another pairing next season. Make sure that Isis is well fed, she gets back onto food quickly, and same concept with my boy Athos, and I can try the pairing again next year, or I can try pairing her to one of the other banana boys that I have, or something else, and move beyond this particular clutch, as it's something that just happens. But I also will probably give Isis a year off because she slugs out this year. That's my personal understanding, is it's better to give a snake a year off when they slug out like that. Give them time to kind of really regenerate and recuperate, make sure that they're well fed, and get them back on the straight and narrow. So if this is something that you're looking to pursue with the breeding aspect of things, you might have to look at giving some of your snakes a year off, kind of rotate some of them depending on how you're doing your breeding and what you're looking for. You don't have to breed every single season for every single breeding aged or weighted snake to be able to produce. It's okay to take a step back. I encourage that, especially with the current market and everything like that. It's quite okay to take a step back and slow things down and still produce some amazing animals without it being something that could be a potential harm on their health. So that's probably what I'm going to do with Isis, is give her a year off, get her back on her feet, and hopefully in a couple of seasons I'll get a nice big huge clutch like this that are all healthy eggs again. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I know it's a little bit of a downer with seeing that I have a clutch that was all just underdeveloped or undeveloped eggs, because I am personally not going to incubate this. Some people will say, well, if you see veins, incubate it and cross your fingers. It's not. I know that none of these are going to make it through incubation. So it's an unfortunate concept to have to toss an entire clutch, especially with the fact that I don't have something that'll eat the eggs that it's in my collection. But it's one of those things that I just have to do. But again, today's video is kind of an informative one. That's what this whole channel is all about, is going on this journey with me and experiencing a lot of the good stuff and some of the bad stuff at the same time. Because all of you who are getting into this hobby, a lot of you see a lot of the good, a lot of the good, and a lot of the good, and they never actually see people who show some of their failures. And this is, I don't count this as a failure. It's part of nature, and it's accepting that it's part of nature. So that's what I wanted to show all of you today. So hit that like button if you liked today's video. That lets me know that you're liking this type of content along with all of the other stuff that I've done. And if you've made it this far into the video and you haven't done so already, please do subscribe to the channel. And while you're at it, click that notification icon, as that'll let you know when I do new videos. I do at least one video a week. So until next time, I love you all. Thanks for watching. I'm Jack, and this is Python Addiction.